Corned beef. Just the name conjures up images of hearty sandwiches, savoury hashes, and comforting family meals. It's a culinary chameleon, equally at home in a deli, a diner, or on your dinner plate. But what is it about corned beef that inspires such devotion? Is it the tender, melt-in-your-mouth texture, the robust, savoury flavour, or perhaps it's the sheer versatility of this culinary marvel? Whatever the reason, there's no denying the special place corned beef holds in the hearts and stomachs of food lovers everywhere. Join me as we delve into the juicy history of this beloved dish, exploring its ancient origins, its journey across continents, and the secrets behind its unique flavour.
Believe it or not, corned beef isn't a modern invention. Its history stretches back thousands of years, with roots in ancient preservation techniques. Long before refrigerators, people needed ways to keep food from spoiling. Enter salt. This humble mineral became a lifesaver, literally, by preserving meat and other perishables. The ancient Romans, those masters of engineering and gastronomy, were early adopters of salt curing. They discovered that soaking meat in a salty brine not only extended its shelf life, but also imparted a distinctive flavour. While the Romans didn't have corned beef as we know it, their salt-cured meats laid the groundwork for this culinary innovation.
So how do we get from a humble cut of beef to the flavorful, fork-tender corned beef we all know and love? The answer, my friends, lies in the brine. Brining is the heart and soul of corned beef making. It's a process that transforms tough cuts of beef like brisket into succulent, flavorful masterpieces. The magic ingredient, you guessed it, salt. But it's not just about the salt. A proper corned beef brine is a symphony of flavors, typically including sugar, spices like peppercorns and mustard seeds, and a key player, pink curing salt. This special salt, also known as Prague powder, not only contributes to the characteristic pink hue of corned beef, but also helps inhibit bacterial growth. It's the secret weapon in the corned beef arsenal, ensuring both safety and flavor. Once the brine is perfectly concocted, the beef takes a luxurious soak, typically for several days or even a week. During this time, the salt works its magic, breaking down tough muscle fibers, infusing the meat with flavor, and transforming it into the tender, succulent delight we call corned beef.
Section 4. Corned beef myths debunked. Separating fact from fictional kernels. Corned beef, like any culinary icon, has accumulated its fair share of myths and misconceptions over the years. Let's debunk a few of these fictional kernels, shall we? Myth number 1. Corned beef is full of corn. This is a common misconception, likely stemming from the name itself. However, there's not a single kernel of corn in traditional corned beef. The corn actually refers to the large grains of salt used in the curing process. Myth number 2. Corned beef is only for St. Patrick's Day. While it's true that corned beef enjoys a surge in popularity around St. Patrick's Day, this beloved dish is a year-round treat. Don't limit yourself to just one day a year. Myth number 3. Corned beef is difficult to make. While it does require some planning and patience, making corned beef at home is surprisingly achievable. With a good recipe and a bit of time, you too can enjoy the satisfaction of creating this culinary masterpiece.
Image. A humorous graphic with a thought bubble above a piece of corned beef. The thought bubble shows a question mark and a cob of corn, crossed out with a red X. Now that we've explored the rich history, debunked some myths, and learned about the process, it's time for you to embark on your own corned beef culinary journey. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a home cook, the world of corned beef is full of delicious possibilities. So grab your apron, gather your ingredients, and dive into this flavorful adventure. Happy cooking!